Halo 3, the follow-up to Halo 2. I think anyways, I probably need confirmation on this. You continue as the cute wee green boy joining forces with the sexiest man alive after General Grievous, of course.
See, that would be hilarious if we didn't bloody idea who you were on about.
You and the Arbiter are then given the task to eradicate the truth. Oh aye, that's no deep metaphor or some shite, by the way. The guy's actually called Truth. Like, honestly, who the fuck is calling their kid Truth? Also, if I see one you can't start blathering shite about him picking the name as a reminder to himself of the truths he must never tell according to the Halo fandom, I'll fucking shank you. Mark my words. There's also something about rings, Nazi zombies, and Noah's Ark, I think. Yeah. But, whoever ordered the wedding ring clearly got the wrong size. Why aren't you laughing? Oh yeah, disclaimer here. I'm going to be pretty fucking biased here, since it was one of my favourite childhood games, yada yada yada. So let's begin. Halo 3's story perfects telling an interesting and engaging story from start to finish without getting in the way of gameplay. So many moments of the story reach epic heights that not many other games can replicate. Well, apart from Knack of course, having some of the coolest moments in a game I've ever seen. And I've seen Chris Redfield punch a boulder.
Oh fuck, I can't believe you've done this.
The only letdown I would say is that I didn't really feel for other characters. Sure, I kinda like them, and obviously Sergeant Johnson is always going to be an absolute top lad, but I couldn't really care for them, to be honest. Which, to be fair, it could be because I already knew all the fate of the characters, but still doesn't change the fact. Overall, although I despise using the word, the story is awesome, and to be honest, there's no other word for it. Holding one of the greatest endings in a game ever with one of the best last missions I've ever played, ending the trilogy with a well-deserved epic conclusion. Oh aye, and guess what? The gameplay is still class, where you'll be marching your way down enemies' front line, slapping any cunt that has the audacity to be on the same planet as you, banging your head to one of the greatest game soundtracks ever fucking conceived, all whilst you're munching on some mince and ties. Now that's perfection if I've ever heard it. Gunplay is still fan-fucking-tastic, with the guns feeling amazing to shoot because of the incredible sound design and satisfying enemy reactions to the shots you fire. The control you have over weapons feels quite fucking tasty, with skillfully placed shots feeling incredible and rewarding to land. Rather than conveying powerful weapons through the typical scene recoil mechanics in other games, Halo makes the gunplay feel satisfying and fun through incredible sound design, and giving you full control over the weapon, rewarding good aim, and then provides challenge through interesting scenarios and top-notch enemy and level design. The gameplay really strives at providing a challenging and yet rewarding experience, similar to Crack. Halo 3 also took the liberty to add pickups, and either I'm a fucking walloper or most of them are incredibly shite. Although, yeah, they give you an edge sometimes. I always felt like they were way too situational, as if Gandhi gave me an EMP to fight the fucking Mongols. Also, to be honest, a lot of them were just pretty boring as fuck. Also, I want to state a problem I had with Halo 2 when I went back to it is I found the later stages pretty repetitive and disappointing compared to the rest of the game. But Halo 3 seems to avoid this, providing consistently fun and new experiences from start to finish. One thing I absolutely adore, almost more than some of my family members, sorry Ryan, is the incredible mission pacing each level has. Levels never drag on too long. Each mission has an incredible flow with no dull moments, and they all feel like they're their own separate journey and battle, creating memorable missions with so many unique encounters, always introducing new and interesting situations with constantly changing, amazing looking environments. There's a reason why this game I played over 10 years ago, I can still remember most of the missions. Also, may I remind you, my memory's dog shite. How this game provides a constantly epic experience from start to finish is beyond my feeble heed. Plus, you get to look at Cortana's ass. Now music. Holy shit. I knew Halo 3 had a good soundtrack, but fuck, I didn't realise it was this good.
Good enough. Johnson, drop the chief at the first generator, then head to the third. The elites will punch right down the middle.
Roger that.
Charlie, Foxtrot. Tower 1 approaches, active AAA.
People like to say, yeah, you don't notice a good soundtrack, but that can be further from the fucking truth here. Each track enhances the experience so much, making the battles so fucking epic. And Halo 3 specifically goes out its way to not overuse the music, giving it all that much more impact when the music starts, getting you pumped and ready for a fucking scrap. And this incredible music that accompanies these epic set pieces is the reason why so many parts of this game is so memorable. My main negatives to lag with the game are no means massive, just a few insanely jarring difficulty spikes, and yeah, don't give me the pish about me being shite, because that's not what your sister said when I thrashed her at Scrabble. Also, the fact there's no split screen on PC. Fair enough, I'm probably in the 0.3% who actually still fucking adores split screen, but playing this game split screen back in the day was incredible. Sitting beside your cousin whilst you're screaming at each other's inability to shoot or drive whilst you're trying to take out a scarab, now that's some good shite right there. Of course, you could play online co-op, but you can't exactly fucking tackle some cunt if they get you killed when they're living in the fucking Himalayas. To add to this, your AI teammates can be fucking abysmal at driving. How fucking class it is to be on the back seat shooting your rocket launcher one-handed like Robert the Bruce himself is just pure dead brilliant. But realistically, most of the time they spend about 5 fucking minutes doing U-turns like absolute fucking diddies. So onto the multiplayer. Like I said in the Halo 2 video, I always think the multiplayer is down to personal preference, and what multiplayer you tend to enjoy the most tends to be the one you grew up with. But I kinda like Halo 3 multiplayer. I think it's the best middle ground between the basic classic Halo multiplayer-esque gameplay and the modern Halo, which is all the running and shit. And I think it's a good experience no matter what, although there isn't much incentive rather than getting better at the game to keep playing. And I think if you're not a Halo fan, you want a multiplayer experience and you're so used to the modern game multiplayer experiences, jumping into this is going to be pretty jarring. I don't think this replaces any of the modern day multiplayer games, but it's definitely a fun time. But if you're not a Halo fan, there's a big chance you probably won't enjoy this multiplayer. It is fucking brutal, but it can be really fun and really rewarding to get good at. To conclude, this is by far my favourite game in the Halo franchise, and I think it is one of my favourite games I've ever played. This game gets so many things right, and I definitely think it's the peak of the franchise, delivering an absolutely amazing campaign, which is so fun to play alone or even co-op with friends, and then add on the brilliant multiplayer, and then add on all the custom games with all the multiplayer that comes with that, and then you add on stuff like the Forge, and it's just such a good fucking game. I fucking love Halo 3. I am so fucking biased when it comes to Halo 3. Like, coming back to this game was so refreshing. Comparing it to so many modern titles, it is just night and day how this game takes an absolute dumpster shit all over these modern FPS games. It's almost like the developers cared about making the experience fun. Oh yeah, before I probably place Halo 3, I should probably mention Battlefield 4 is down and banging now. I'm sorry. I may be the most biased cunt on the fucking planet here, but you know what? Fuck yous. Halo 3 is fucking banging. I don't give a fuck what you say. Well, unless it's mean.